Now let's go to the next topic, that is port. So what is port? So port is basically entry point of an application inside a machine. So let's see, we understood the IP address. So you know that you want to connect to one server and the server's IP address is this one. But on that server you have multiple applications. Suppose you have a database, you have Jenkins, APIs, web server. So for every application you need to connect to specific application. So to connect to specific application you need to know the port. Okay, so port is, so basically let's make it easy to understand. So IP address is suppose a building and port is flat number inside that building. Okay, let's make it easy to understand and easy to remember. So using IP address you reach to that building, that means to server, but on that server there are multiple applications. Similarly in a building there are many apartments or flats. You need to reach to particular flat, particular application. So that's why you need port. Okay, so port is specific applications number. Okay, so port will decide which server should receive request, so which service basically, not server. So server, you using IP address you connect to server, but on that server multiple services are available or multiple applications. So using port you connect to that particular service. Okay, now for the DevOps engineers there are some important ports, you need to remember it. Okay, there are many ports but I will just tell you 5 important ports. If you want to use SSH, so port is 22. If you want to use HTTP, port is 80. If you want to use HTTPS, you need to use 443. If you have MySQL, port is 3306. And the last one is very important, that is Jenkins. So port is 8080. Okay, so these are the important ports every DevOps engineer should remember. There are few more like for FTP 990. So there are many other ports, but remember these ports because nowadays many companies have stopped using FTP, they are using SSH. Okay, so remember these ports. Now IP plus port, IP plus port together is suppose 192.162.1.10 is the IP and port is 8080. That means you send a request to connect to this server and on this server you are connecting to 8080 port. That means you are connecting to Jenkins application. Okay, so IP plus port together, basically you are telling go to this machine and connect, open or connect to this application or open this application. So application is Jenkins and this IP address is machine. Okay, now let's understand we have seen these IP addresses and ports in detail.